Hello all and welcome to Duplicate Success International Monday Night Webinar. Today is Monday, June 27th. My name is Randy Krebs, Executive Goal Director from Salt Lake City, Utah. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of tonight's webinar. He is a very well-respected business leader and mentor in this industry. You will definitely want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, paying attention, and taking notes as you learn how this industry expert continues to build his business successfully. He has achieved the rank of Emerald Director within our company. He is the co-founder of Duplicate Success International. He is an amazing leader, mentor, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call him my son. Jared, are you on the line?
I am, Dad. Thank you so much for the great introduction. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to tonight's webinar. We have a document that's ready for you that is lights out. I cannot wait to show you all about it. I want to first of all welcome all of our new people that are on this webinar for the very first time. You've made a great decision to start your business, and I'm very excited to be partnering with you, and welcome to our team. So before we get into the training, I just want to remind you of our team DMO, that stands for Daily Method of Operation. If you do these three things, you're going to be successful. And I even say take a day off, a day for rest. 6 days a week you can do these. And it's so funny because they're so easy to do, but they're easy not to do. But I swear to you, if you keep it consistent and you do it week in, week out, 52 weeks out of the year, you're going to see major, major things happening in your business. Number one is use the products every day, AM and PM. Obviously, I do that one 7 days a week. Number two is do your 2-2-1 for the day. That's 2 new prospecting conversations, 2 follow-ups with prospects on the fence, and 1 call to an existing team member or client. So when you do that 52 weeks out of the year, you contacted over 500 new prospects. You did over 500 follow-ups, and you did, well, I guess 250 support calls to your team throughout the year. So very, very powerful when you do this every single day throughout the week. And then lastly, 15 minutes of personal development material each day, reading books, audios, or being on webinars, but 15 minutes minimum, because that improves your 2-2-1. When you're studying and improving your skills, your prospecting becomes a lot smoother, a lot better. Everything gets better. Also leadership, attitude, all those things make a huge difference with your 2-2-1. Even whether or not I do my 2-2-1 sometimes has to do with my personal development. So 15 minutes minimum, but I read my book in the morning. That's what I do. And please make sure you're doing those 3 things. You will be successful at this business. Anyone can do that. You might be wondering, well, what do you say when you actually start a prospecting conversation? So here's an example invite script. This is what I say every time I call someone that's a friend of mine. I'd be like, hi, Jill, how's it going? I wanted to ask you a little favor, but also I wanted to catch up with you first. How have you been? So then I'm going to spend 2 to 5 minutes catching up with my friend. Oops, excuse the update. Funny how it does that. I'm going to spend 2 to 5 minutes catching up with my friend. So after that, then I'll say, well, Jill, the reason I was reaching out is because the company I'm working with part-time has a 12-minute YouTube video presentation. I need to practice it on someone I trust. Would you be willing to watch it afterwards and let me call you afterwards to would you be willing to watch it and let me call you afterwards to ask a few questions? And you can say that via text as well, but they always say yes. I mean, everybody says yes to that. So after they watch the 12-minute video, then I continue to follow the scripts at this link here, warm.teamdsi.info. When you visit that link, you're going to see this page, and it also has a training video that takes you through the entire script process. We do this, and we create enrollments every single day in our team, and that's how we do it for our warm market. So please write that down if you're brand new, or just have that on hand all the time. That is a key part of your business. So now we're going to get into the team recognition. We're going to actually recognize the people who've done the DMO. And the first part of we're going to recognize is our clients. So welcome to the new clients that have started this week. Welcome Vicky and Ruben Robles, new clients introduced by Reynaldo Robles. Welcome Mary and Raul and Mary Maldonado and Yolanda Mann, new clients introduced by Reynaldo Robles. Way to go, Reynaldo. And Ruby Perez as well. Welcome Elizabeth Vieira Leon, new client introduced by Randy and Viola Krebs. Great job, Randy and Viola. Welcome Maria Rubio, new client introduced by Randy and Viola Krebs. Looks like she's stocked up. Great job, Maria. You're going to have those great coconut cashew bars and health pack or essentials. Is that essentials? And whey shakes. Oh, yeah, you got the whole setup. That's awesome. Welcome Colleen Opiela, new client introduced by Ruby Perez. Welcome Colleen, and great job, Ruby. Welcome Celine Gorena, new client introduced by myself and my wife Crystal. Welcome to the team, Celine. Welcome Maria Otilia Acero, new client introduced by Rodolfo Olaya in Colombia. Way to go, Rodolfo. All right, now we're going to recognize our new associates that have started with our team in this past week. Big welcome to Reynaldo Robles from San Antonio, Texas, new associate introduced by Adolfo Perez and Ruby Perez. Now, Ray may be on the line. Dad, could you please check for Ray as someone on the phone? His phone number starts with 210-488. Do you see anyone with that phone number, Dad?
No, there is not.
Okay, well, we'll welcome him on next week's webinar. They might be at their body combat workout class. But big welcome, Ray. Congratulations on all your advancement within signing up. You've already enrolled three clients. That's really awesome. And you're in great hands with Adolfo and Ruby Perez for sure. Also, welcome to Sunshine Nelson, new associate introduced by myself and my wife, Crystal. So, cool story. Sunshine actually was my date to junior prom in 1997. And I had not seen her for 20 years. And we became friends on Facebook recently, actually. And she liked one of my salsa dancing videos. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to her on private chat, on private message. So we started catching up. You know, it had been 20 years since we spoke, and she's doing great. She's got 4 beautiful kids. She lives in Spanish Fork, Utah. I asked if I could practice the video on her. She said yes. And after she watched it, she liked it. So we went to the next video, and she liked that video. And so she became an associate actually that same night. And there was a delay of 2 days between the first and the second video. So it wasn't all immediate, but pretty immediate. And she started right away. And already she has one person watching video and hosting a Facebook party. And she's attending Dr. Ladd McNamara's event in Salt Lake City tomorrow. So big welcome, Sunshine. Excited to be working with you. And let's go. Let's do this. Let's help lots of people and create great paychecks. All right, so big recognition now, team recognition, special recognition goes to number 9 top director in the United States, Daryl Tuttle, pictured here in the beautiful water, somewhere, some cool lake or ocean, I'm sure. But welcome, congratulations, Daryl. Number 9 top director in the United States is awesome. See you there with your Rev 3. That's the only way to go, my friend. Okay, I just got a text that Reynaldo may be on. Ray, if you're on, could you please send me a text and we'll come back around to you. Okay, special announcements. Here we go. International Convention is right around the corner. Now, if you advance your business to director and above, you're going to get a private tour Tuesday, August 23rd at 3 p.m. And you'll be able to tour the USANA home office, the USANA facilities, see how it's all done on a private tour. Because on Wednesday, there's like hundreds and thousands of people there. But if you hit director and above, you're going to get a private tour with a Team DSI leadership. So let us know. We're watching you. We've got a lot of people who've already qualified, and we want you there with us. All right, now we're at the WAP and Win incentive. We're in the middle of a 13-week contest. We're actually in week 8 has been completed. We're in the middle of week 9. Big congratulations to everybody on this list because it means you're taking action, you're working your business. Our top 5 is Carmen and Byron Olaya. And then next is Luis and Laura Sanchez. Next is Renee and Megan Martinez, followed by Khalid and Barbara Medina and Krista Marquez. So you guys are in the running for the cash, but there's people right behind you as well. Big congratulations to everyone on this because that means you are doing your WAP. You're doing what it takes to build your business. Very proud of you. All right, so when you take first place, it's a $200 first prize. Second place is $125. Third place is $75. But wait, there's more. If you're going to convention, the prize is double. First place is $400, second place is $250, third place is $150. And how can you win this? You get your binder made, you register for convention, you have a rank advancement, you get points by posting your WAP every Sunday night to our private group. You get 3 points for associates on auto order, 2 points for clients on a 100-point auto order, 1 point for client on any type of auto order, and 1 point when your new personally sponsored associate registers for convention. So you're definitely going to get points, and the more points, the more money you can win. So that is how it goes. And we got 4 weeks left on this contest, so this is anybody's game right now. Earn all the points. I want to encourage you to do that. And if you're brand new, still get in on it, because we do these WAP and wins regularly. So when you get in the habit of doing your WAP every week, you're going to definitely be in the running for whenever we do these contests. Just a friendly reminder before we get into the training, the USANA clients page, when you enroll somebody new, make sure you add them here and you make a post. Put their picture. How would your client feel if they got recognized and you made them feel special and you introduce them to a community? I'm sure that they would feel honored, and this is a big important part of what we do, is making our clients feel honored. So that's the USANA clients page. And then Team DSI, when you enroll a new associate, make sure you add them to this private group. Make sure you add them there, and then do a post with their picture as here. And again, you're building this community. You want your associates to be part, and so make sure you add them to both the Team DSI and the USANA clients page. Lastly, add them to Hybrid Solutions. Now, this is also a private group, but this is all the USANA family. There's actually over 7,000 associates now that's part of this all around the world. So you can add them here. This is associates only. Make sure you add them, make a post, and then also you can search the group. So if you have a question, you're looking for a product success story, you can type it in there. If any type of question, medical question, anything, you can search this group. It's a great database and resource, and thousands of people who all want to help. Okay, so now we're going to get into the training. We got a 5-second, I'm going to take a 5-second break or pause, and then just for editing purposes, and then we'll start with the training. Hello, my name is Jared Krebs. I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia. We're Emerald Directors with USANA, co-founders of Team DSI, and the topic on today's training is, I just enrolled someone, what do I do now? Have you ever felt that way? I know I have, and it's always such a scary thing sometimes when you don't know what to do with your new associate or client, and you don't want to screw it up, or you want to be able to lead them in the best way possible. So I'm about to share with you a document that I have used that's one of the reasons why me and Crystal have been able to create a 6-figure earning business and really sustain it and be very successful at growing it. And this document really is what we use every single week. So visit this link if you're watching right now. You can screenshot this, but if you're listening also on the phone only, it's cts.teamdsi.info. That stands for Cycle Tracking Sheet.teamdsi.info. So again, the link is cts.teamdsi.info. Now, when you go there, you're going to see this page. Now, this page will be live tonight. So if you go there in real time, you won't see it, but by tonight it will be there. And this is the cycle tracking sheet that we use. Now, I'm going to give you a real life example of how we would do this. And it's really cool how we do this for both associates and clients. So we're going to go off of PowerPoint, and I'm going to go live to my computer, to Google Chrome. First things first is I'll pull up the document. Now again, if you type it in right here, cts.teamdsi.info, and you type it in the address bar of your browser, then you will get the document. Now I'm going to pull it up on Excel. Now I usually do this printed out and I handwrite everything here. But for the sake of this example, I'm going to do it on Excel since we're all on the computer and everybody's following along. Now, I'm going to zoom in because I just want to walk you through these categories. When you enroll a client or an associate, you're looking at these different categories for both your clients and associates. Do you see them right here? Placement. You want to know where they are in your business. The date of enrollment. What date? How many points did they order? Who's the original sponsor? What's the placement in that person in the sponsor's business? Sometimes it's if I'm helping somebody, I need to know that. What's their 5% initial order reward dollar amount? What is their deadline to get that initial order reward? When must their auto order process? So these things apply to both clients and associates. You need to know this information pretty much the second you put them in the computer. You got to know all those details. Now, when you're enrolling an associate, you also want to know these things right here. So the first thing is, when is your associate's Premier Platinum deadline? So that's 56 days from the date of enrollment. So if they enroll on a Saturday, it's 56 days out. It's eight Saturdays. If they enroll on a Wednesday, it's 56 days out. That's 8 Wednesdays from enrollment. So it depends on the day that they enroll, and you have to just put the date there. Also, you need to know their 400.3 Business Center deadline, which is Friday number 6. If they have not generated their 3 business centers, they have until Friday number 6. So you need to write the date there. Also, did you send your associate a welcome email? When you put them in the system, immediately send them a welcome email. Then add them to Team DSI, and the USANA clients and the hybrid Facebook groups. So a new associate is going to get added to all 3 of those groups, and then make a welcome post to Team DS to those for your new associate. Okay, and then you should have given them the fast track manual the second they enrolled. Like that very moment that they signed up, they should have already received the fast track manual from you or emailed from you, and the video as well. So that's something that you're trained to do the second you enroll an associate. Then the next step basically is now action. So we've covered things that's like office work. You know, all the steps that I've already talked about, that's office work. You need to know those things and do those things on your own time. But now the next step is meeting with the associate, right? And then having the fast track set up. Usually that should happen within 1 to 3 days. Hopefully they've watched the fast track manual video and they've filled out the manual, and within 1 to 3 days you're meeting with them. The most important thing you want to do with your new associate is basically 2 things. You want to get them registered for the next destination event for professional training. And you want them to host a mixer or host a call party where you guys are making calls together, or both. You know, mixer is for face-to-face, you know, you make people shakes, you host a mixer. A call party is when you're making calls and sending out videos together, and you're there for your new person. You don't want them to make calls alone. You want to be making calls with them. Okay, and then invite them to coaching and explain the WAP, which is weekly action plan. That's ideally within the first month. So when I enroll a new associate, I'm very focused on these activities. I want them to get through that fast track manual and have our setup meeting. I want to tell them about the next destination event. I want them to host a mixer within 2 to 5 days, and the call party. And you know what? Sometimes they can't get through their fast track manual immediately. I will still have them host a mixer or a call party within 2 to 5 days. I will not wait. We'll do the fast track manual after that. So you're kind of doing 2 things at the same time. You're hosting some type of event or call party so that you get them results quickly, and then you're also training and teaching them the system. Okay. Now with clients, when you enroll in a customer, there's this client welcome document that when you enroll a client, you want to give them that document. Now, if you don't know what that is, you can contact myself on our team page. We're actually in the process of developing it, but it's going to be live within the next 3 days, and you will have this client welcome document. But that basically is like, welcome to the USANA family. For more videos, go to this link. To be a part of our text, to get text reminders of the product webinars, subscribe here. Please fill out your favorite things form. It's so that we know what gifts to get you if you are a regular ordering client. So these are things that we're going to focus on with our new clients, so that we have our clients getting our emails. We have our clients getting our texts. We have our clients watching videos. So our clients, once the clients get more information, a lot of times they want to become associates. So that's why that client welcome document is so important. Now, also when I enroll a client, I'm going to send a client welcome email immediately after enrolling them. And then I'm going to add the client to the client's Facebook page, the group, the private group, and then make a welcome post also to the USANA client's Facebook group. So those are the things that I do for a client. Now, what I do for both of them is here. The thank you card gets sent probably within maybe same day if I'm on my game, but within at least 3 days, I'm going to send that thank you card. I'm going to figure out when their products are scheduled to arrive. Both clients and associates you need to know when their products are going to arrive. I'm going to do their product dosages and show them how to log in and explain their auto order discount. I'm going to do that. The second their products arrive. That's my most important call, is to explain the product dosages, show them how to log into their account, and explain their auto order discount. That is so key. That's like the thing you got to do immediately after their products arrive, both associates and clients. Then hopefully I received their favorite things form, because that was in the client welcome page. That favorite things form is also in the associate fast track manual. So both clients and associates receive that. Okay, and lastly, the 5%, there's a second 5% discount they get, and they have to claim it by Friday, number 8, and the auto order must process that weekend in order for them to get their second discount. So I want them to know about their 2 discounts, because it's pretty big discounts, especially when they make larger orders. Now, if they do 2 auto orders and over a period of, say 8 weeks, they've ordered, I guess, 3 times, right? They made their initial order, 4 weeks later they ordered again, and 4 weeks later they ordered again. That's 3 times. I will get them some type of thank you gift, like a $10 Starbucks gift card, or something from their favorite things form, because I want to reward my clients for being repeat clients. And that's really one of the key most important parts of this business is creating loyalty. And so you see here, this is a lot of things to keep track of. But I tell you what, if you do this work, if you really focus in on it, you're going to be very, very successful with your clients and associates, and you're going to build a big business. And if you teach your team to do this with their clients, then your business is going to multiply like crazy. All right, so I know I've kind of talked you through it, but now I'm going to give you a real life example of an associate. Okay, so her name is Sunshine Nelson. So I'm not able to. Usually, remember, I do this in pencil. So let's just say that I put her name right here, and then her ID number. Let's just pretend her ID number is 5555555. Okay, that didn't turn out so right. It should kind of go sideways, right? But you're following me. Next is the placement in my business. So where is Sunshine placed in my business? So you might say, well, she's in my business center 3 right. Okay, so then you'll know that Sunshine is placed in business center 3 right. Date of enrollment. When did Sunshine enroll and start her business? Well, it was actually Saturday. Hold on. It was Saturday, June 25th. So I'm going to put 6/25, 25th of June. All right, I'm going to zoom in actually. Let's see if we can get this just a little bigger. The initial point order. How many points did Sunshine initially enroll with? Well, it was actually 298 points. That's what she bought when she started. Now, the original sponsor is myself, so I'm going to put me. Okay, and the placement in my business is 3 right again. Okay, so but let's say that Sunshine was not sponsored by me. Let's say that she was sponsored by an associate that I was helping. Let's say that she was sponsored by Ruby. Then I would put Ruby, and I'd say, well, she's actually in Ruby's business center 2 left. So you see how, so if the new associate is sponsored by somebody, like let's say Ruby's placed in my 3 right, but Sunshine is placed in Ruby's 2 left. If that's confusing to you, don't worry about it. Someone will explain that, or I'll explain it to you. But you got to know where they are within the original sponsor's business, and you have to know where they are in your business. Okay, so those are 2 different things. But since I'm the sponsor for Sunshine, I'm going to put I'm the sponsor, and the placement is still BC3, right? Okay. Next is the first 5% IOR dollar amount. Now, this stands for initial order reward, and you might be, if you're brand new, you might be wondering, well, how do I find this out? So I'm going to actually show you how I find this out. I go to Google. I'm going to go to my USANA page, my hub. I'm going to log in at the hub. I log in. Once I'm here, I go over to my business, and then there's this thing called Initial Order Reward Report. So I just clicked on Initial Order Reward Report. Here's all the people I've enrolled in the last little while. There's her, actually Sunshine goes by Emily Nelson, but that's her initial order reward. Now, if you look here, she enrolled on 6/25, and her initial order reward is $21.20. So I'm going to zoom that in, $21.20. And her Friday number 4 is July 22nd. That's her deadline. That's Friday number 4. So if I go back to my form, I know that her initial order reward dollar amount is $21.20, and that her 4th Friday is 7/22. It's 22nd of July. Then she has to set her auto order up by that day, and then it's going to process on 7/24, Sunday 7/24. So now I know I need to tell Sunshine, hey, Sunshine, you're going to get a $21 discount as long as you set up your auto order to process on Sunday the 24th, and you have to set it up by Friday the 22nd. So that's how you have to tell your new associate or client. Next is the Premier Platinum Paysetter deadline. Now, this is for associates only. So what you do is you have to look at 56 days from the date of enrollment. So let's go back to the computer, to Google here, and I'm going to type in 2016 calendar so I can show you what I mean. 2016 calendar, here it is. Okay, so you're with me here. I'm going to zoom it in. So Sunshine enrolled on Saturday, June 25th. Here it is. Okay, so to figure out her 56 days, I'm going to count out 8 Saturdays. Saturday 1 would be July 2nd, Saturday 2, Saturday 3, Saturday 4, Saturday 5, Saturday 6, August 6th. Okay, so her Premier Platinum deadline is August 6th. So I'm going to put 8/6. Now I know her deadline. Next, she has also a 3 business center deadline. USANA gives you 6 Fridays to generate your 3 business centers. Now, it says 400 points because she has to do 400 points of personal volume to get to her 3 business centers. Now, most people do that on their auto order, okay? Because remember, she started with 298 points. So right now she does not have 3 business centers. So let's say that she does her auto order, then this is not going to be a big deal, but you got to know this stuff. So her 6th Friday from date of enrollment, if we go back to the calendar, she enrolled, remember, on the 25th of June. So Friday number 1 is July 1st, Friday 2, Friday 3, Friday 4, Friday 5, Friday 6. Okay, that's August 5th. I believe that's exactly right. Let me make sure. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it's August 6th. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm sorry, August 5th, 8/5. Okay, so her I'm going to make sure I'm right on that. June 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. August 5th. Yep. Okay. So August 5th. Next, did I send her the associate welcome email? So yes, and what you might be saying, well, what is that? Okay, so you have to go to this link, associatewelcome.teamdsi.info. So here it is, associatewelcome.teamdsi.info. When you go there, look at this email. Here it is. It's all set up. So I just copy paste it. Okay, and it says, I'm gonna actually show you what I do. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to compose. I'm gonna send it to Sunshine. There's her email. I'm going to paste it. Then I'm going to put her name here, Dear Sunshine. Welcome to the USANA family. I'm so excited about you're part of the Team DSI family. Your associate ID is 555-555. Your password should be, I'm going to put is because your password should be set up to USANA123, but I know I did it that way. Begin your training. Print your fast track manual. Watch the fast track video. Meet with me for your account overview and recap. Lastly, keep every receipt from this day forward. To your success, Jared Krebs. And then you see I have my picture here as a I have my picture here as a, how do you say it, a signature. So please make sure you have a professional picture added into your signature. And then I go, welcome to USANA. And then she's going to get that, and I'm going to send it. Okay, so there you have it. So I sent her the welcome email. So now I can put the date that I sent her the welcome email, which was today, 6/27. Now, did I add her to the Team DSI, USANA clients, and hybrid Facebook groups? Yes, I did. Let me show you. So here we go. I go to Facebook. And this stuff makes all the difference, guys. I go to our Team DSI page. And here we are at Team DSI. Getting there. I'm going to zoom in for you. My computer's doing such a great job. It's hosting a bunch. Do you still hear me, Dad?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right, everyone, just hang tight for a minute. I know they were having internet problems there in Texas, so I'll give him a minute to get back on. And when I edit it, it will be seamless. So hang tight, and he'll be right back. Okay, he's signing back in. We'll get going here shortly. Okay, bring your screen back on.
Okay, hang on just a second.
Did you get me on?
I don't know how to get.
You're on the. You're on the.
Oh no, we lost him again? Oh shoot. And they're coming back. Wow. Welcome back.
Okay, so I'm back, but I'm having trouble launching the application. I cannot share my screen if I'm not launching the application. I apologize, everybody. Technical difficulties suck. My deepest apologies.
And it will be seamless when we see it, so
Thank you, Dad.
what the editing man is for.
Okay.
Says the presenter needs to install the AnyMeeting desktop application before they can share screen.
Yeah, so obviously that's what I normally run off of. And it's not allowing me to. Okay, hold on. Let me wait, is it opening? Okay, it might be actually working.
I'm still getting that note.
What? No.
This presenter needs to install the AnyMeeting desktop app before they can screen share.
Shoot.
What if you go all the way out and then reboot? Restart your computer.
I might have to. It might be that I have too many programs running, so that's why I'm trying to like.
I think so. Now you're gone. Okay, we're going to play a video. For those of you that are watching on your computers, we're going to play a video. For those of you that are on your phone, sorry, it's going to be quiet for a little bit because I guess unless you've got your PowerPoint on your phone playing, it's one of my favorite YouTube videos. Oh,
Okay.
you're back?
When you saw. All right, we're back. I
Okay.
apologize for the delay, and let's get back to the training.
Okay, if you can remember where you left off.
Actually, I was on Facebook, I believe. So I'll just kind of repeat from the Facebook part.
Okay.
So I'll say, so when I go to Facebook, and then that's where you can splice it in, okay?
Okay, but put in a little pause right here before you start.
Okay. You recording?
Yep, I've never stopped.
You can see my page and everything?
Yep, see your page, your screen's up, everything. You sound good.
Awesome.
Go on
Okay,
and mute.
5-second pause. So when I go to Facebook, here is the page. I'm actually at Team DSI, and this is our business page. We always promote this to our team. You're part of this team. You're part of this page if you're watching this webinar. So I'm here at our team page, and now I'm going to show you my post for Sunshine. So here it is. I wrote this, and it says, "Please help me welcome Sunshine Nelson to the USANA family. We went to high school together. She was actually my date to junior prom in 1997. So wild to talk to her again after all this time. Today, she's an awesome mother of 4, works as a medical clinic in Spanish Fork, Utah. When she saw this is USANA video, it immediately caught her interest, not only for the health benefits, but also because it can be so profitable. She enrolled immediately last night, and she's already taking action on her business. Great job, Sunshine. We're excited to work with you. I declare the possibility that you accomplish all your dreams and so much more with USANA." So that's how you got to write a post for your new associate or client. Make a nice post, talk about how you know them, say nice things, and make a post with their picture. Now, make sure you add them to the group first. So you see here, you can add your new person to the group right here, add members, and I type in her name, Sunshine. It's actually, she goes by Emily as well, Emily Nelson. It says already a member. So that's that. So now I've added her to the group. I've made a post. Now I'm going to go add her to USANA clients page. Even though she's an associate, I'm going to add her here. I'm going to type in Emily Nelson. There she is. She's already a member because I've already added her. Then I'll go make a post right here. I post the picture, and then that's that one. So basically a copy paste. Then I go to Hybrid Solutions, which is the group with 7,000 USANA associates around the world. I add her right here. This is associates only. Emily Nelson, she's already a member because I already added her. And then she's right here. The post is probably further down because this is a bigger group, but you'll see it's here somewhere. And I love Hybrid Solution because she got like 50 people that commented and welcomed her, or 17. She had almost 70 people like it, and 17 people said welcome. So look at all these welcome messages that Sunshine received from the USANA family. So that's why Hybrid Solution is awesome, because of the support that you get, and that makes your new associate feel welcome. All right, so that's what you do when you're getting your new person all situated. And this is normally my office work. When I put them in the computer, I enroll them, and I do all these things right away. Okay, so now going back to the document, I will say that I actually made the post on 6/25. That's when I added her to those groups, and then I made the post on 6/25 as well. Now, the next step is, did I give her the fast track manual and the video? You bet. In fact, I did that on the night that she enrolled. So that was also on 6/25. So whenever you enroll a new associate, you always want to give them the fast track manual and the video, have them watch the video. Okay, so that's where I'm at with Sunshine. Now, the next step is for us to meet within 1 to 3 days for her fast track setup. But she has to watch the video first, and she has to fill out the manual first. Well, guess what? She's a mother of 4. She's busy. She hasn't been able to do it in the last 3 days. So no problem, but I didn't wait. We're still going to do this, but we already have done phone calls. Okay, do you see where it says, when is your first call party? I already showed Sunshine the scripts that we use. so that she could share USANA and share the 12-minute video and ask if she could practice on people. So she's already got some people watching the video. Okay. I've already told Sunshine about the destination training of convention that's in August, and there's a local event happening in Salt Lake on Tuesday that she's going to as well. So I've already done those things. Okay, so I'm just gonna put now she's not registered for convention yet, so I'm gonna leave that blank until I get her registered for convention. But we have already done our first call party, and that was actually on June 27th. It was kind of an impromptu thing because she had people asking her about USANA already. And usually I tell my associate, don't tell anybody about USANA until I've trained you. So that's why I showed her that script really quickly. Now, I recommend that you do these call parties periodically with your new associates as well. But I'm not going to stop talking to Sunshine about her fast track setup until it happens. This meeting has to happen. This fast track meeting is a 2-hour meeting to get your associate set up. She might be signing people up before she even has her 2-hour meeting. And by the way, if you don't have 2 hours, you can do an hour one day and an hour another day. You can split it up. So do you see how there's two things going on? There's like the admin, I'm trying to teach her about her account and how the business works. And then there's the action. And so that's the mixer. You know, she's going to be hosting a home event as soon as she gets her products in the mail. So I'm trying to do two things, the admin and the action at the same time. And of course, getting her to the next destination event. Now, over the next month, I'm going to invite Sunshine to coaching, and I'm going to explain to her what the WAP is, the weekly action plan, so that she can start to work her business week in and week out. So that is the track that I am on for my associate, getting them started right in their first month. All right, so that's exactly what I do. Now, if they're a client, that's a totally different scenario. It's a lot less work, but it's still really important. I'm going to give them the client welcome document. I'm going to send the client welcome email. So here's the email, clientwelcome.teamdsi.info. So let's go there. If I go here to clientwelcome.teamdsi.info, here's the email. I'm going to copy paste it. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go to my email. Let's pretend like Sunshine is a client. So then I would say, I put her name there. Hi, Sunshine. Nice talking with you. I'm excited for you to have great results. You should have received an email from USANA. Your credit card was charged, $100 or $55 or whatever it was. Your client ID is this. Your password should be USANA123. If you know that it is because you set it up, you should put is. Your password is. And then if you have any problems logging on, thanks again. I hope you have an excellent day. And I'll put her name right there. Sunshine. Put my name right here. And then my signature, and I'll send. Okay, and I'll usually put like welcome to you to the USANA family. All right, so that's what I do when I do set up a client. The next step is to do the Facebook posts for your client. So I add my new client to the USANA clients group only. I do not add my client to the business pages, the hybrid page. I do not add them to that. I do make a welcome post for my client. Okay, so I do those little things, and I make sure my client is well taken care of. Now, the next set of items I'm going to do for both. I'm going to send everyone a thank you card, just a little handwritten thank you card I put in the mail a couple days after they enroll. Makes a huge difference. The date that the products are scheduled to arrive, I figure that out. So I figure that out about the same time I'm writing that thank you card. I'm figuring out when their products are going to arrive, because the next is the most important step of the whole page. Product dosages, show them how to log in, and AO discount explained. You got to tell them how to take their products. You got to tell them about what the stuff they ordered. You have to show them how to log into their account, the clients especially, but the associates as well. And you have to explain their auto order discount. You've got to do that. That's probably the most important part of this process is right there, product dosages, and show them how to log in. Then I'll try and get their favorite things form, because hopefully they filled it out. I'll have them take a picture and text it to me so I have their favorite things. Also, there's a second 5% initial order reward dollar amount. Remember how Sunshine's was $21? Let me show you again where that is. So if you log into your USANA account, here we are at the hub. I went to my business, and then I went to initial order reward report. Now I'm here, and there's Emily Nelson. She goes by Sunshine. She has that $21.20 discount a second time, and she has to set it up by Friday number 8, which is August 19th. Okay, so I know that, right? So now I'm going to go back to my sheet here, and I'm going to say her second discount is $21.20, and her deadline is 8/19. Let me make sure that's 8/19. Yes, it is. And her auto order must process 8/21. And then after that second auto order processes, I'm going to send her a little thank you gift. And hopefully I know her favorite things, so I can choose it from her favorite things. But if not, usually a $10 Starbucks gift card works for everybody. But that's very important that you send them some type of small thank you gift. If they've ordered 3 times in 8 weeks, then you're building a client for life. You see, this page is designed for you to train your client or associate over 8 weeks. Okay, so over an 8-week period. Now, every single week you might sign up somebody new. And so that is why we have this in cycles. So I'm going to just show you a screenshot of this document. When you print it up online, you're going to see that there's a space for the cycle 1. So you see right here, I'm going to zoom it out. I'm going to zoom it in. You see that here's the full document. You see at the very top, week ending. So I'm going to put week ending July 1st, cycle 3. That's where we're at. So everybody I sign up in cycle 3, I'm going to know all their details about. I'm going to know all the most important information about them. But then next week, I'm going to have a whole brand new page, and I'm going to have week ending July 8th, cycle 4. And I'm going to know everything about the cycle 4 people. And then the next week, I'm going to have week ending July 15th, cycle 1. I'm going to know everything about the cycle 1 people. And then we're going to have week ending July 22nd, cycle 2. I'm going to know everything about the cycle 2 people. And guess what? Then we're going to be back around to cycle 3 because week ending July 29th is cycle 3. So I'm going to know everything about the cycle 3 people. And then I'm going to go back a month and I'm going to look at my cycle 3 people from the past. So you see how there's a pattern to this. And if you have these sheets, these are the first people you want to invite to your mixers. These are the first people you want to invite to your webinars, your events. You want to follow up with, because if you take care of the business you have, you're going to keep the business you have. You won't have to worry about always running and grabbing new business. You always do anyways, but it's so much nicer when you keep everything you have and then you keep growing. And that's a percentage game. You don't keep everyone. It's really impossible to have perfect retention. But I can tell you that follow up and using this sheet is the best, puts you in the best position to keep these clients for life. All right, so that concludes our training. I want to thank you for watching this video. I look forward to hearing about your success stories with both your clients and associates and all the great retention that you're having. Okay, so we still are ending the webinar on time. I want to hear from you guys that are on the line right now. Before we do, I want to just make some quick announcements. And I'm going to go to the announcements right now. Please hold. Let's see here. Monday team webinars. I had to close this out because I had too many programs running. In fact, I should probably close out Excel as PowerPoint's starting. And we're almost there. I can't wait to hear feedback from you guys tonight.
Put the thank you shot up. Hold it there for
Okay.
Hold it there for 4 seconds and then move on.
Okay.
With a pause after the thank you.
Do you want me to talk or just leave up?
No, go ahead and pause and then say thank you for attending.
Okay.
Pause and then go on.
All right, here we go. Thanks again for attending. Okay, pull out your calendars, everybody. Let's get ready. Convention is only 8 weeks away. Can you believe it? There's 3 big events in 2016. We already did one, Las Vegas in April. Next one is Salt Lake City in August, and the one after that's Las Vegas in December. So here we go. Wednesday, August 24th through the 27th. We just confirmed my mother-in-law and father-in-law are going. How exciting is that? But this is the most important event of the year. And I can tell you what, when you're at convention with over 10,000 people, thousands of people from the United States, all 50 states, thousands of people from Canada, thousands of people from Mexico, thousands of people from Asia, and it's such a cultural experience. This is the most exciting business, and this is the most important event you can be at. You're going to be hearing from Dr. Wentz, our founder. You're going to be hearing from Dr. Oz, and all types of experts in the wellness fields and experts in the in the health fields. I'm sorry, in the business fields as well. $1 Million Club earners and all types of top 6-figure earners are going to be training. Rooms are filling fast. Make sure you book yours today. You go into contests and events in the Hub, International Convention. You can go ahead and book yours. Look at our team that's registered. I'm really proud of everybody. So please make sure you get registered and you get your hotel room and you find your roommates. Very, very important. Las Vegas in December. Okay, guys, Las Vegas in December. This is the last event of the year, GoPro, December 1st through the 4th. And this event's going to be awesome. So basically, this event is not hosted by USANA. This is actually done by Eric Worre, who's the author of the GoPro book that we all study. And you're going to learn from Richard Branson, Tony Robbins, and they only allow people on stage who are making 6 figures per month, not 6 figures per year. So this is really an awesome event for you to be at. And look at our team that's already purchased tickets a year in advance. I'm proud of each and every one of you. If you want a ticket, contact me because the tickets are $350 and you have to find the tickets because it's already sold out. But there are people who bought like 10 packs and 30 packs who are trying to sell their tickets. So please contact me if you want to go to this event. It's super crucial that you're there. Be amazing for your business. Ladies, mark your calendar, February 2nd through the 4th, 2017 for the Sweet Retreat. This event is awesome, and it's for women only. You get to hear from the top women entrepreneurs. My mother and my wife and my mother-in-law are all going to the Sweet Retreat in Phoenix, so contact them. Their phone numbers are right there. I'm jealous that I won't get to go to that one. And then there's a 2016 incentive bonus trip. You can win it entirely, completely paid for by USANA. You can win it partially, or you can pay for your own way and join your USANA on a family vacation. So when and where? It's November 16th through the 20th in Costa Rica, the Costa Rica Westin Golf Resort and Spa. Look at this beautiful facility. You're going to be staying. Can you imagine sipping on pina coladas and talking to the USANA family and learning business strategies? So fun. So that is what's going on in Costa Rica. Again, it's November 16th through the 20th. Mark your calendars. And you might be wondering, well, how can I win this? Well, there's actually a 12-minute video we'd like you to watch because this video explains exactly how you can win the trip. All right, so now, Utah Associates, prepare for April right now. There's going to be a mixer Wednesday, June 22nd. Sorry, no, it's this event. Tuesday, June 28th, Dr. Ladd McNamara is going to be in Salt Lake City. You guys in Utah are very lucky because you're going to hear from a doctor who's worked with USANA with patients for over, 20 years now? Close to 20 years. Thousands, tens of thousands of patients he's helped. You guys got to hear his story. I wish I was in Utah because I'd be at this event and I'd have tons of people there. So it's a very, very big opportunity for you in Salt Lake areas. And then on Thursday, actually June 30th, there's going to be a Health and Freedom as well. So in Utah, you guys are set up. You're going to have a great week. And in Texas, we don't have the flyer, but we're going to do something Saturday at Ruby Perez's home, the home of Adelfo Perez. And we're not sure about Thursday yet. Renee and Megan Martinez may be doing an event. We'll be posting those on our private pages. Lastly, I want to encourage you to be a pro. This is a picture of the bins of the trunk of my car. I keep these books on hand, these audios, these newspapers. I'm ready for any prospect at any time. I want to encourage you to always have your computer with you, always have your forms with you, especially at mixers, but at all times, because you never know when you're going to run into somebody. So please be prepared. And that concludes our Monday night webinar. Thank you guys for your patience with our technical difficulties we had tonight. I'd like to go ahead and unmute the lines. I want to ask Betty Meyer first. But does anyone have a question? Raise your hand or text me if you have a question. I know we have a lot of people on the line. I'm going to start with Betty Meyer. I just unmuted you, Betty. Are you there?
Hello.
Hey, what was the highlight for you on tonight's webinar? Are you there? Okay, we're not hearing from Betty. If you're able to unmute yourself, let us know, Betty. Send me a text. Let's go to Khalid Medina in San Antonio. Khalid, what was the highlight for you on tonight's webinar?
I guess the systems, and the way that it is, and then just the tracking sheet, being able to have that in hand, because if you don't have that, I know for sure you're gonna forget to do stuff. So
Right.
That's like the highlight for me. Yeah, because you're like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Because if you don't have it written down like that, you're gonna forget.
How has the client tracking sheet benefited your business?
Just really, because I'm very, at least from my personality, I'm very focused on like contacting new people and maybe like doing those follow-ups, and I get real lazy to do those things like send a thank you card, welcome email, and all those little things, but that are like vital to your business. So having that helps keep me on check. So because I don't want to do it, and then I'll definitely forget. I don't want to.
Totally.
But I know how important it is. So that's why it definitely helps for sure.
Well, thank you, Khalid. Thanks for your feedback. I know you're doing great building your auto orders and following up with your clients. So that's why your business is getting solid. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Next, I want to go to Desenia Palacios in San Antonio, new associate. Just finished her first weekly action plan, her and Richard Casanova. You guys are unmuted. What was your highlight on the webinar tonight?
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, as Khalid was saying, the tracking sheet. That's really helpful.
Oh, yeah.
And getting their feedback and helping your new clients, with how they're supposed to take their products, and just getting back with them, the thank you cards, everything like that. It's very important. The little things, but they're the most important because they're the customers. We got to make them happy so they can come back and keep buying some product. And
Absolutely.
Keep our business
How has that process benefited your business?
Well, so far, everyone that we gave thank you cards to has bought it except we bought it except one. So
Really?
Yeah. So I think it's helped quite a bit. And we only have a few of them, but yet that's so important how they just like, they care about us. They want us to get healthy. They want us to get our lives back on track. And so I think that's what they feel.
Yeah.
And they feel that. That good vibe from us, and then they continue to buy back from us.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great stat. Everybody that you sent thank you cards has purchased again except one. What is that, like 90%? 90% reorder rate about? That's tremendous. Well, big congratulations, Richard and Desenia. I'm really proud of you, and look forward to hearing about your first mixers you're hosting independently, and you're in great hands with Khalid.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let's go to Melita Sheets in Portland, Oregon. I just unmuted you, Melita.
Hello.
Hey, what was the highlight for you on the webinar?
Well, the tracking sheets, yes, it's helpful, and it's nice to have that, and I think it would be a good idea to be practicing more on that when you get the clients, just to kind of focus on that. So it is
Absolutely. Well,
very
you're
hard.
signing up so many clients that it's like, and associates, that you almost need it.
It's just so hard for me because I'm working full time and I have only a little bit of time, like at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm working so late at night, doing that too. Just texting people. And
Well,
I still have some, like it's still a challenge, to get these people, around because it's tough. Sometimes it is frustrating, sometimes it is, but I guess that's what it is.
well, you know what, Melita? I'm really proud of all the effort you're making. Sometimes growth isn't comfortable and sometimes growth isn't easy, but you continue to do it. And I'm really proud of you for, changing people's lives, because at the end of the day, if you weren't going through some of that frustration and some of that growth, then they don't get a chance to ever try the USANA products. So, kudos to you for sticking with it. And I'm excited to hear once you start using our new client tracking sheet and you start using it really regularly every single week, how that helps with your retention.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that in November so I can be more focused on. I think
Absolutely.
it's a good training.
Awesome. Thanks, Melita. Good to hear your voice.
Thank you.
All right. We have a caller here with an 830 area code. I just unmuted you. I'm not quite sure who is on the line here, but you have an 830-399 phone number. Who is this?
This is Carlos.
Oh, Carlos. Carlos Gomez.
How can you not remember my number?
Well,
I'm
it's
thank
funny
you.
because are you calling from a different phone number? Because I have your cell phone saved.
No, I still have the same one.
Huh. That's weird. It didn't show up for me. There it is, 830-399. Yeah. Wild. Well, Carlos,
Yeah,
what
it
was
is.
the highlight for you on the webinar tonight?
I liked it all, especially the tracking sheet, and especially doing the follow-up. Like after you sign up as associate, make sure you look up ahead for the 6 weeks, and then also the 8 weeks, so everyone be on track, and everyone can work together and get what it needs to get.
Absolutely. Totally on point, my friend. Well, good to hear your voice. Congratulations on all the associates and clients you've enrolled so far, and I'm excited to see you continue to grow and start doing this client tracking sheet every week like you got your WAP going.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to do this.
Awesome, my man. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Betty Meyer is now live. I just unmuted you, Betty. What was the highlight for you on the call tonight? Betty Meyer.
Okay, Jared.
There you go.
Are you there? Okay. What I really enjoy is listening to the feedback from everybody. We're getting so many tips even from when the call is over from people that are giving their feedback. But
Absolutely.
from the call, I really enjoyed how you said to call the customer, to go over the products with them before they actually started using it. I haven't done that, and I really see the value in that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also teach them how to log into their account and teach them about their discount almost a month in advance.
Yeah, and I really think that tracking sheet is so important to make sure they don't fall through the cracks, because once you have that customer or you have that associate, you don't want to take a chance they slip through the cracks and you forget about them, because that is really, really an important person once they're with you.
Absolutely. That's the key. Well, now we're going to start having people do that like the normal way, like that's almost going to be, we're almost going to make it like the weekly action plan, because now every week you have a sheet. And if you didn't sign up anyone that week, then that's okay. It's a blank sheet, but you still fill it out, at least the top part. But that way you can track your weeks,
Yeah, and I like how that keeps it week by week by week. That's going to be really, really good.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Betty. Good to hear your voice, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, let's go to Luis Sanchez in San Antonio, Texas. I just unmuted you, Luis. What was the highlight for you?
I like your explanations of everything, and I know you showed it to me at one time, but just kind of hearing it over again kind of reminded me of how useful it is. You know, so that's honestly what I got from it.
Oh yeah, well, you got clients that have some auto orders coming up. At least their second discount. So, I know sometimes they don't answer their phone, but it's still worth it to keep trying to track them down at least once a week.
Yeah, it is.
But
keep trying, I guess.
right. Well, congratulations on continually taking action, building your client base, and doing a great job, Luis. We're very proud of you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course, my man. Talk to you soon.
All right, later.
Renee Martinez in Pleasanton, Texas. What was the highlight for you on the call tonight?
Jared, how's it going?
Doing awesome.
Well, the highlight for me was definitely the client tracking sheet. Me and you had a long talk the other night about it, and it's one of those things that you just have to perfect it, just like the weekly action plan, because once you get a client to buy, the retention is the biggest thing. Without retention, without duplication, then pretty much network marketing is just a job. And to build wealth, you have to keep people and keep them happy and know exactly where they're at in your business, when they signed up, everything. So I'm going to make it a must for me, because I know for a fact that I've been slacking at this, and in the next couple months, I need to just absolutely perfect this client tracking sheet. I definitely need to get better at it. And it's good to hear you go over everything again, because it's just a refresher.
Tell me, how does it work for you on the phone? Like when I'm explaining things on the computer and I'm showing everything on my screen, but you can't see it. Do you still pretty much get everything?
Well, I pretty much know, I guess, since I've been with the company a little time, whenever you talk about stuff, I kind of know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I've dealt with it once or twice, so I can kind of follow along. I could see if somebody that's brand new listening to the webinar wouldn't be able to follow along as easily, but the phone is it. I'm just always on the phone with the webinar. It's just a lot easier.
Okay. Well, no, I'm glad you still get high value out of it. That's great. I'm happy to hear that.
Oh yeah, even whenever I'm at home right now, but even whenever I'm at work, I'll put my headphones in, and while I'm at work, I'll be listening the whole time. That webinar that we had, Dr. Pena, I think it was like 3 hours long. It was the best one that I heard. I was on it the whole time at work.
That's so cool.
And yeah, so working at work.
Working at work. You perfected that.
I'm trying.
Awesome. Well, Renee, thanks for your feedback tonight, and I'm excited to see you master that client tracking sheet. I know that's a key to be silver and 6 and gold and above.
Yeah, and I totally understand that now, and that's why it's got my full attention, and that's why I was asking you if we could, I guess, have this webinar. So thank you for I guess. Thank you for putting the webinar together and all that stuff. It's just, I'm looking forward to messing with this new client tracking sheet. Not really, but I am.
You're very welcome. And I want to thank you as well for encouraging us to get it done. It really was your idea to get this revamped quickly. And, thanks for holding my feet to the fire and encouraging me to do it, because I'm happy it's done. We're going to use it.
Yeah, it definitely goes hand in hand with the weekly action plan because, I mean, you plan out your week, you get the people, and then what happens next? You got to keep them. You got to keep them happy.
Absolutely.
And that's what I need to work on personally. And I know, just like you said, silver, gold, and above. That, I mean, that's what you got to do. So that's what I want to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's right. Awesome, Renee. Well, thanks again for being on the webinar, and look forward to seeing you kill it with all your client tracking sheets every week.
For sure.
All right. Talk to you later. All right. Let's give the final word to Executive Gold Directors Randy and Viola Krebs in Salt Lake City. What were the highlights for you on the webinar?
The highlight for me, Jared, was how you put this, how you combined the associates and the clients and grouped them by week. Now we have a lot of, I love this sheet. Like at first I didn't like it, and then you improved it and it made it more user friendly. And now I've gotten to where I really like it, and you've even made it so it makes more sense. So it's going to go with the WAP, just like Renee said. So I'm excited. I've got this, we have a new client. I'm going to use it for my new client. And now the sheets that I have from my other clients aren't going to be grouped by week. So I'll just kind of put them in a folder of their own, I guess. But yeah, good job. You've taken off some of the stuff that I think wasn't, pertinent to what we do really, and added some other good stuff. So obviously we do want to retain our clients. I just remember back in the day when we started, 10 years ago, we were just enrolling clients and associates, and we didn't know, and we lost a whole bunch. And I mean, we've had the opportunity to get a lot of them back, but I just think if we would have had the system to begin with, then we would be really the ones that have it to begin with. I'm just saying that you guys have a really advantage. So use it, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but it definitely helps.
Awesome. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it.
No, and I think what I like too is you're listening. Well, you see what goes on in the field. You see how the associates are using the sheets. You take their ideas and improve them. So that's what great leaders do. So we appreciate the time and effort you put in improving this sheet.
You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Nothing makes me happier than seeing everybody succeed and everybody have lots of retention.
Right.
And that's what we're having more and more on our team, and it's evident in everybody's checks, and everybody's growing, everybody's creating retention. Before we all say goodbye, there'll be no call on 4th of July, which I probably didn't even need to announce that, but no call next Monday, 4th of July. Enjoy your 4th with your family. Let's go ahead and say good night and God bless.
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 Okay. They're all gone.
All right.
Yeah, when you got too much stuff open, that's why I reboot my computer prior to every webinar. I think I got burned on that before.
Yeah.
And I don't play videos.
How long was I out? Like 10 minutes?
Probably, yeah. Yep. It'll be seamless.
Did the message come across though?
We'll see. We'll see, because it sounded like you were losing it, and you were saying, Dad, can you hear me? And I said, yeah, you're coming across good. And bam, you're gone. And so,
okay.
We'll see. I just need to, oh shit.